you check the children. Your little massive.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Davey Death Ray.
Fuego here.
Rob the Wolfman.
Yep, we have a bigger crew here today. Obviously, subscribe to Davey Death Ray at the link down below. He's here because we are about to do a live stream talking about our experience at Terror Traders, a Christmas to Dismember horror convention.
Wow.
So yeah, we're going to have some fun there. But while we're waiting to do that, they actually just dropped a trailer for Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, which is very appropriate for us to cover considering Davey and I just did a review of Godzilla -1, and that review is popping off for the channel. So
a little bit, yeah.
Definitely happy about that, but I am excited. Robert hasn't seen Godzilla -1 yet. Fuego just saw Godzilla -1.
Wow.
And this is the upcoming new American Godzilla film, which is, I think, technically the fifth in the series. Yep, for America. There was Godzilla 2014,
there was
Kong
King
Skull
of the
Island,
Monsters.
Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
And now they've switched billing. Instead of Kong versus Godzilla, it is Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. So this, they're
like
supposed
co-headlining
to.
when two bands are touring together. Right?
Yeah, they gotta
They're like,
keep
you're gonna
changing it
close
up,
one
yeah.
night, you're gonna close the other.
GNR and Metallica.
Yeah.
GNR and Metallica.
So this is
Burnt.
the fifth installment, but it has some stiff competition because Godzilla -1 is fresh on everyone's mind. This is technically also a continuation of the Monarch TV series,
Yeah, which
which
I
is
haven't watched
currently
yet.
the 5th episode of 10, just dropped today. I have watched the first 4. I have not watched today's episode yet, but it's interesting enough for me. Like, I love the Monsterverse, and we're touching on more monsters than we've seen before, so
It's got Kurt and his kid in it, right?
yeah, Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell play the
Yeah.
same character like 50 years apart.
Oh,
So it's
damn,
pretty
okay.
cool.
I dig Wyatt Russell, man. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
Overlord.
But let's focus on Godzilla X
Sure.
Kong, which is the Millie Bobby Browniverse.
Is she in his
I don't know who's in this. I don't know if any of the past people are coming back or not. So let's give her a go, shall we?
We shall.
All right, so I got the right thing to pull up. There we go. Pull up the screen so everyone else can see. And this is the rest of these we're going to do in a separate trailer reaction roundup. But for now, this is what we got. Let me turn the volume up so we all get the loudest experience we can.
Turn my headphones up.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh.
Something seismic is coming.
For most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet.
Now we know the Hollow Earth exists.
I got Transformers vibes from
Yeah. I was like, is this the right trailer?
Godzilla
Yeah,
armor
like-
now?
Is he wearing Bumblebee's outfit?
Kong wearing a
That's an
loader
interesting
from
tilt
the
they got going on there.
This
All
world
right.
has more secrets.
Our boy's all gray now.
Yeah, he's got
getting
a little
older.
gray.
He's all grossed up.
Okay, nope, she's from the past movie. She just has short hair now.
So we're back on Skull Island, obviously.
Oh, he finds another Kong.
Oh.
Oh,
Adorable.
oh Lord, whatever did that is huge.
That's Ferguson, right? Or is it Hall? I think it's Rebecca Hall or Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca Hall,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca Hall.
From the Night House.
Mhm.
Oh, there's more Kongs? Or what are you?
Okay, so this is
So
the big
Underground
bad. I think.
Society of Evil Kongs or something?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
The original Kong is the big bad, I think.
Huh.
Okay, he's from the
Yeah.
past too.
Yeah.
Dig him.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
Good
You won't
job.
be alone.
Oh boy,
Oh, shit.
he was in a cocoon.
Oh, shit. shit.
There you go.
This looks fucking cool.
Oh, that looks sick.
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he's huge.
Oh.
Jesus.
Ah, fuck yes. So cool. Godzilla looks pretty badass, man. I like that. Where'd the mech arm come from?
That's what I'm
fucking
wondering.
cool. We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm pretty about this. This
I like
looks-
this. This is like
This is really
this
cool.
is brainless Godzilla.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
this
definitely
is
feeling
just
that
giant
vibe.
monsters fighting, and this is all I want. Oh, he's fucking adorable.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
getting the video game.
No,
vibe
but this
pretty
is
hardcore
exactly
here.
what we want from like our Kong and Godzilla movies. At least me personally, it's just giant monsters fighting each other.
Yeah,
It's
it looks like they're focusing less on the people, which is good.
Hasn't that
Yeah.
always been the case, though? I mean, except for a little bit of the Gareth Edwards one from 14, I think
Yeah.
it's been
They
pretty,
tried with the
pretty
little
mindless.
girl in Kong versus Godzilla, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the King of the Monsters was Millie Bobby Brown and all them
Yeah.
still. So they try, but yeah, this looks like
This gives no
Godzilla
hint
and
of
Kong
story of any
running
kind
right
on
at
the
a
human side.
fucking at some kind of combatant.
I'm
together
sure there's
looks
some
pretty
story,
cool.
but it's very light.
Well, I mean,
just enough for that light engagement, but other than that, I feel it's just focused on the monsters.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this powered like mech arm
I know.
upgrade he's got going down.
I don't know what that's about.
Stark Industries shoots
They,
like pulses.
yeah,
Exactly.
like well, this is the
Crossover
Hollow
comic.
Earth, right? Where there's somehow a sun in the middle of the fucking Earth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think
Don't ask
I
any
think he's just
questions.
found like an orphan, like baby Kong. Thing.
That's the weird thing. Like the first few movies, 2014, King of the Monsters, and Kong Skull Island, all of those had like a respectable level of quote unquote realism as far as the technology used against him and stuff like that. But then Kong vs. Godzilla, suddenly there's these spaceships that
Yeah.
fly down to Hollow Earth like to compensate for the pressure, and it just gets so much more silly. And it seems like they're just like, okay, well, we're in Silly Town now. Let's just keep going in Silly Street.
Yeah, going full retard, even though that's not a very PC term.
No,
but you
it's
guys
very
know
much
how
not.
it's utilized, to describe things. Yeah, Skull Island was my favorite of all of these movies, honestly.
I love King of the Monsters. I still love King of the Monsters. I just, for a kaiju movie, that was amazing to me. This looks, again, anytime they do that kind of thing, it leans into the old Toho-verse. They had the twins, technically, in the King of the Monsters that, were tied with Mothra and stuff like that in the Toho universe. I like Godzilla with the pink spikes and the, the pink energy. That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, is there a reason why it looks different? Has
I don't
has
know.
it been that way the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
series?
'cause
No,
It's
it was
just been
blue.
right?
It was
'cause
blue.
well,
Yeah.
and it was blue in -1 too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But I'm not sure why it changed to
different
pink.
type of radiation, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
we don't know. Yeah, but I like
But
this.
they're
Like
teamed
they're running or right at something together.
Yeah.
It's over the
Godzilla's
top.
moving though. Godzilla's got some oomph in him.
It
this
is.
time.
That's the thing.
It is over the.
Like,
Well, that's what I said in our review, that he moves different in the American
Yeah.
movies than the standard stiff stomp
Yeah.
Godzilla from Japan.
for sure.
Which
Yeah.
I actually like. I feel like that's more what a creature would move like. But
He's much more nimble.
Yeah.
Well, and even in the Godzilla -1, they model him after that original guy in a suit. Like he's got the thick thighs.
well,
and all
and
that
I
stuff.
found out that part of the reason why he moved that stiffly in the original Gojira in 1954 was because rubber was really hard to come by post World War II in Japan,
Oh,
and so they
Like
had to
pieces of
supplement the
concrete
building
and
with
stuff.
concrete. Yeah. So it made it really stiff and kind of
that's
heavy
wild.
to move
That's
in.
wild, yeah.
And so apparently the movement was sort of more of an homage to that original sort of
Gotcha.
aspect.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
But
Happy
yeah, so
accidents in
it's
that
kind of
regard.
neat. But again, I like the way our Godzilla here in America moves. This doesn't really feel like it's going to be anything on the level of the human story from Godzilla -1.
Probably
Not
not.
at all.
It's tough to compete with that. That's a tall order there.
Yeah,
But it does look like a comic booky, just like kind of Like, I hope it's not too long, because I feel like a lot of movies nowadays feel like they have to be like 2 hours
I don't think it should
more.
be longer than 145.
Yeah, if this was like 140, 145, and it's just like shut your brain off and have a good time with it, it looks to be that kind of story. And the team up thing, you know, seeing how many times have we seen like 2 comic book characters running at the screen together, and then we get that shot of Kong and Godzilla, and it's like it's just cool to see those characters. But it is also cool to see those characters like in that shot, you know. All these are almost like kind of one-offs in a way, even though the universe is connected. They all have a different feel. You know?
They're nostalgic wish fulfillment kind of scenarios. It's like it feels. This is the kind of thing that feels like kind of a little bit in a hopefully less negative fashion. The older Star Wars movies, the more recent ones, where it feels like people playing with toys, more so than actual storytelling.
Yeah. Well,
that's kind of what this feels like to me.
Yeah, to start with 2014 Godzilla, which is like pretty grounded, and then to see this 4 movies later,
Where
it's
we're
pretty
coming
wild.
from. Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
wow, they've really kind of gone that Transformers route, that very like
And that's the
slick
vibe that
Michael
I'm
Bay
getting.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a little off-putting for me if I'm going to be totally honest.
Really? You're not very excited
I'm a
about
little. I'm not really very excited for this. Especially the whole like we're going against other apes as opposed to other cool, more interesting, different creatures.
I agree.
We
It
haven't
should have been
seen
something
before.
new. You know?
Maybe
Maybe
so
they're.
Give us.
I mean, maybe they're concealing another threat that's going to
kryptonite
show
back
up
there?
at some particular point, but
we
I'm
didn't
not
know
as-
Mechagodzilla was in Godzilla vs. Kong until we saw it. Technically,
True.
I don't know. Give me like Space Godzilla, or give me like Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar would be really
I would
cool.
love to have a Jet Jaguar show
That'd
up,
be
man.
wild.
It'd be so fucking cool. I'm all about that. All about that.
Yeah, I'm with Davey though that I feel like the first 2, the Gareth Edwards 2014 and then Kong Skull Island, were more grounded and tried for more of a character-driven thing, a little bit more so than we had in King of the Monsters and then the first versus film. So, but I would love to be proven wrong in this regard. So.
well, we're gonna find out soon because apparently it's February.
Oh, is it?
Oh wow!
Isn't that like it's coming really soon or something?
I would have to double check.
Even better.
Yeah, let's see at the end of the trailer. Let's check and see.
think it just
does
says
it have a
2020.
date? Because I thought it was pretty soon. Although usually February is a dump date.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna
maybe
say,
it's
this
summer.
feels like this feels like
Okay,
a
it
summer.
just says
2024. It just
okay.
doesn't say.
I
Yeah.
honestly want to.
Sometime next year,
It'll
motherfuckers.
it'll probably be a summer release.
Yeah.
I would almost.
I would have to believe so.
Yeah.
Although they did dump Kong Kong vs. Godzilla on Day and Date on HBO, didn't they? That was one of those.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I think they
was
did
it?
King of the Monsters Day and Date, if I remember
No,
correctly.
no, I'm pretty sure it was Godzilla vs. Kong.
Was it?
Because that was like 2 years
April
ago.
12th. April 12th,
Oh,
2024.
April
So
12th.
this will,
Okay.
because, the summer season starts
So
in
2 months
April
after, I
now,
thought.
which is kind of funny. They
Oh,
just keep
yeah.
pushing it,
Yeah.
further and further up in the year.
Yeah.
So, so this will probably be one of the very first tentpole releases of the summer season.
All right.
So,
Well, there you go, guys. That's any other specific thoughts on this? Like, is it general excitement or kind of like wah?
I'm pretty stoked for this again. Like we were
Fuego's
saying.
on the wah
Yeah,
Yeah.
this like what Davey was saying. This is pretty much like a check your brain off kind of just fun
Yeah.
little creature feature with your favorite kaiju's.
and
like,
just accept it for what it is in said regard. Wingard is back to direct. So,
Oh,
is it?
okay. It is Adam Wingard.
Cool.
Okay. So if
Awesome.
you guys like Blair Witch, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
cool.
I was gonna say the continuation,
Yeah, the new Blair Witch.
requel,
Yeah,
whatever the hell
exactly.
you wanted to call
That's
it.
why I called it Blair Witch instead
Yeah.
of the Blair Witch Project.
Technically,
I was gonna say, what was the film Wingard did that I just friggin' loved? I'm trying to remember
You're
now.
Next. I think is what Wingard did.
Now I have to double check since we're talking about
I'm pretty
it.
sure it's You're Next. And then one other one.
man,
ABC's of Death, The Guest, Blair Witch.
Oh, The Guest.
Yeah.
Not You're Next, The Guest.
He also did that Death Note film, which was the
Oh,
one
right,
for
right,
Netflix.
Oh,
which
really?
Was really bad.
That was garbage.
how fortunate are Godzilla fans though? It's like how many movies since 1954? It's like over 30.
Oh yeah,
and
it's
especially
like Dead
just right
Space.
now.
Yeah.
It's so
Yep.
like you get whatever flavor you want. That's the cool thing about. I feel that way about Michael Myers. It's like whichever movie I pick or Jason Voorhees, like the whatever you're in the mood for as far as that character goes, you can kind of pick.
There was this
So-
really funny meme going around. It was a Thanksgiving meme, and it was like Godzilla fans eating good right now. It was a guy with like 3 different plates. He's got one he's working on and 2 other things holding. It was like
It's crazy.
Monarch,
yeah,
yeah.
Godzilla
Oh,
Kong,
yeah.
and then minus
Awesome.
1, and he was just like,
That's
going
awesome.
at it.
Yeah, I'm honestly all about bringing Kong, Godzilla, and all these monsters back.
I mean, at this point, if that's where we're at, sure. What the
I'm
hell?
done with the superheroes. Give me this.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather studios spend money on kaiju movies than more superhero movies.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can we
I'm
please
always
get
down for that.
Gamera? Though?
Yeah, let's get a
Yeah. Give me a new
Gamera, bring them
I
back.
want-
Well,
Flying
and aren't we
turtles,
supposed to
man.
be? Wait, isn't J.J. Abrams
There's
doing
a
a new
Netflix
Cloverfield?
TV series, I believe, that they're doing that's supposed to be
shit.
Gamera.
Okay.
Really? I thought it was. No. Isn't there a Cloverfield movie though? Aren't they doing a Cloverfield?
They did
sequel?
announce a sequel, an official proper sequel
Yeah.
to the first
I loved
film.
Cloverfield.
I did too. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
That's one of the best found footage movies out
Yeah.
there, honestly.
Yeah, that's got Lizzie Kaplan in one of her earlier roles. In
Oh,
that,
I
if
forgot
remember
that. Was
correctly.
she
TJ
the
Miller?
girlfriend?
She's the one who dies. She gets sick, and then
Oh,
she gets like that one
oh,
yeah.
she gets
Yeah.
she gets exploded.
Stuckman did a really good revisit of that during the October
Yeah, he
one.
did.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go, guys. I think that's going to do it for our reaction to Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you think about this? How do you feel about this versus Godzilla -1? If you've managed to see that yet, does this just seem stupid and superfluous after that? Like, I was kind of worried that might be the case. I think it is for Fuego.
The contrast of tones is so drastic, man. I'm just like.
But as good as Godzilla -1 was, I don't expect this to be as good or anywhere near as impactful, but this does look like it'll at least be entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a very American-looking movie.
It is. Yeah. But there you go, guys. So let us know what your thoughts are down there. Thank you very
Action
much to our
fighting
patrons. Yeah, thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Davey Death Ray.
Gracias, Jaime, Fuego.
Ralph Wolfman.
And remember,
Stay scared.